that thing shut down on me. So I'm finishing this with another video. Anyway, I was talking about her setting she had just started eating her salad. And I had walked in the room and I was going to talk to her. And I said, you just started, you're eating. I'll come back. And she said, no, honey, come on. And I got to meet her and everything. And I said, can we get a picture together? She said, yes. That was not, I got pictures here at the Country Music Hall of Fame. It wasn't there that this happened. Y'all see her? There she is. I know one thing. Kitty Wells was there. And that lady should have never forgot me because I caught her staring me down. Let's see. Janie Freaky. And a picture here of Frida, Dolly Parton's sister. There's Janie Freaky. At the top and in the middle and on the bottom is Frida. You can't see it. It's the glare in here. I'd turn that other light on if it would help. Let me see. I might have to turn them all off. We'll turn the ones on this side of the room off. There, is that better? Okay. That would probably be the way her hair's straight and all. That's probably what Dolly Parton's real hair. I don't like the way I look in this light. I'm sorry. It's about the same. It washes my face out. And I got this shirt on. And it makes me look whiter than I am. I'm sorry. Reba McEntire. I've met Reba when she first started out. When she put out My Kind of Country. And I met her and George Strait at the same time. And he had Does Fort Worth Ever Cross Your Mind out. And they played that thing over and over and over. And I had a satin jacket on. They had Ritalin stuff on the back of it. And they autographed that. Because she liked it. I don't have that jacket here. I think it's at my mom's. Because she autographed 2 jackets of mine. The rodeo. Because remember her first husband, Charlie? He would be in that, and her family had been in that and all that kind of stuff. Her brother, remember Pate McEntire? But anyway, I've met Reba a few times. I got my jacket down here with her signing it. And George Strait signed the Ritalin jacket too, and the other one. Oh, Lord. Where am I going? There. One with this here first. That's 2. See that satin jacket? That's 3 different times I met Reba. The last time I saw her in concert, she was just coming back from having her baby. That's a long time. And here is another one. That's George. Yeah, George Strait is sitting on the other side of her there. The bottom picture's the hardest one to see, ain't it? But y'all see, this is how I'm able to talk like I do. Here, I know. Let me see if I can do this. Take it out and then stick it back. Me and George Strait. Me and Johnny Russell at the bottom. Remember I put on there where, I may have put that on another post, but Johnny Russell, White Sox, Redneck, and Blue Ribbon Beer, he wrote that. He came, I went to see his show. I was about 17, 18 years old. I said, can I get a picture with you? He said, if you can get on this stage, I'll take a picture with you. Because there was no side to the stage. So my legs swung up under the stage, and then I was able to flip back up on the stage. I got up there. Me and Johnny Russell. Me and George Strait. And that was in Raleigh. There. That was just Reba. Sitting at the table. She wasn't even married to, she was still married to Charlie, because there's, sitting right there next door is her ex-husband. Right there. He used to play steel. I was in this junk, I told you, no. Me and Tom Wopat from Dukes of Hazzard. Me and Grandpa Jones's wife from Hee Haw. Grandpa wasn't there today. This is Ramona. The two different photos. Trying to get the glare off. Lash LaRue. Westerns with a whip. Pow! I'm getting excited. Dottie West. Keith Whitley. Me and Lash LaRue. That's the first time we ever met. Dottie West. Keith Whitley on stage. I got to see him. I've met Lori too. Tammy Wynette. I never got to meet her and take pictures of her. Roy Acuff. I had to walk all the way to the side of the stage to get that one. And Porter Wagner. My mama was pregnant with me and went to a Porter Wagner and Dolly Parton concert. That's telling the closest I've ever made it to Dolly. I was in the womb. I'm getting happy. Vince Gill and Foster and Lloyd. Vince jumped off the stage and was standing right there in front of me, and I had to lay back with the camera to get the daggone picture of him. Katie Lane had hit Nashville at that time, running around with the taped up boots and farm animals tied to her, sewed in on her shirts. And that was Foster and Lloyd is here. And that there is Vince Gill. That was the first time I saw him. There's Katie. And who else is on it? Brenda Lee. And that's Katie Lane. And she was just getting known. When I saw that blame Kitty Wells staring me down, her and Johnny Wright. That one, when I called her watching me, I was standing over to the side where Tom Wopat was there. And I was standing there waiting for him. And I looked over and she was eyeballing me from one end to the other. Dwight Yoakam and Brooke Owens and the McCarter sisters are all on here. And I think I got a picture of Wolfman Jack. Y'all remember him? Told y'all I lived this junk. It ain't junk, but it's nothing that y'all can't do. I don't know how it is nowadays because I don't do stuff like that anymore, but if you hang around long enough, now I think the artists let you buy a backstage thing. See, that's a bunch of... I know I ain't seen Alabama, but how in the devil I get tickets to them? May the 14th, 1988. George Strait was the headliner and KT Osland was opening for him. It was right there near her birthday. Go somebody look up and see when her birthday was. And George Strait, we had front row seats. George Strait gave her a watch for her birthday, and she was telling everybody about it. This one's signed by Lash LaRue. It's got Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings with him when they did a movie together. This is another time I saw Lash LaRue, and there's George Jones at the top. You remember the band, well, the races? Sawyer Brown? I was at the movies one night, fixing to go in. I just bought my ticket. A freaking tour bus pulls up, and the guy gets out from Sawyer Brown looking for directions. I gave them to him. Well, later on, me and my aunt went to Dollywood. They decided they were going to do their video there in auditorium at Dollywood for the Races On. I was there when they made that video. You can't see it, it's so dark. We were under a shelter. That's me with them. They all signed a ticket. And that was them sitting there at the table. My dad. This is him with Oswald, Brother Oswald. Played the steel thing. And Roy Acuff. Who was this? Susie Vargas. Garth Brooks. Did you ever think there was a time that he did a show and he jumped out with everybody and didn't have people clawing at him? Well, this is him. He opened for the Statler Brothers. This is before, let's see. He had jumped off the stage there. There's the Statler Brothers. I know y'all can't see a whole lot. That was on Front Row too. That was before Friends in Low Places had been released as a single. Conway Twitty and George Jones did a show together April the 14th, 1990 that I was at. You can't see Conway, it's too dark. And there's George holding his guitar up right there. And so I'm going to try to go through some of these that y'all can. This is when Reba come back after a baby. And I slept in front of the freaking damn Coliseum doors. Don Williams I've talked about. Don Williams walked on stage, sat down with a styrofoam cup of coffee, and held the auditorium in the palm of his hand. His guitar player did the, was it Pretty Woman, the guitar riff in it? He did that. He was there playing for him that day. I'm needing to turn the page and I'm going to lose stuff. This is a different time to me with Tanya. Woo. That was her standing on the table. And I didn't know it at the time, but there was the TNN back then videoed us, and she autographed this country music tattoo I got on me. That's the back of my head when she was signing something else for me. There's me and the possum. I got that blown up in an 8x10 in my office. There's, that was Pam Tillis at the bottom of that. Me and Lori Morgan. Keith had already passed when I met her. Okay. That's Alan Jackson right there, but you can't see him. This is autograph Lori. George Jones autographed that one. The Judds. Come on now. That's when I had that picture done. This one is Tanya. This is me. And I tell you about I did songwriting in the top 10. There's where it was in the paper. There's him down there at the bottom, holding holding the foundation, as always. And that's me on stage, doing my song. And that was me and David Ball after the show. Another one of Tanya. Autographed. Jody Messina. This is the first time I ever met her. And somebody took the picture and it is distorted. We're backstage. And that was her. That, remember I said it was that college. This is her. We were in Nashville. I got that whole thing show that she did. I got it on video. Talked to her mama. We all ate there. Her mama was there. Her sister was there. Her brother was there. She hadn't got married at that time. She had her band up there playing. Her mom was real nice. I got a picture somewhere. This here is another different time I met her. This was at Dollywood, I think, when she was there. That's when she signed my law enforcement ID thing. And she looked at me and said, "I'm going to get in trouble, Willa." I said, "No, you won't. Told you I have it tan." This is me and her. We saw her on this stage thing. This is inside the thing. We were in there. Okay. Running in. Bus over there at her place. That's another one. Jody was walking around on the porch. This is another time I met Jody. I was skinny there. Photos. That's Jody. And that's all I got right now, right here. But I got other pictures I've had blown up. I got Jody's picture blowed up to an 8x10. I didn't want anybody to say, "Oh, you crazy, just over Shelby." No, I got other people oh, Jesus. And that's had the pictures blown up and put in frames and stuff. Now I got to put this stuff back because I've had one or two pictures to slide. And those ID cards. All right. I'm in it now. Lord, I ain't doing nothing else today now, y'all. I showed y'all a lot of stuff. I can back up what I say. So y'all be nice and have a good day.